We are starting this morning by being passionate on the show here by local makers and creators of the community. And today we're happy to show off some of the beautiful pieces of the Owlet Boutique. We're happy to have owner Jacqueline Clawson here with us this morning. Good to have you here, Jacqueline.
Thank you for having me.
I see you at all these events where makers go from, savvy restyle and all of those. So you always have such interesting things. So
thank you.
We're excited to feature you. And it's perfect for spring, a lot of color.
Yes. Babies too.
Yeah, and babies. You're expecting as well, so congratulations.
You're not supposed to tell.
So we're not supposed to talk about that? Oh, I'm
Congratulations for him.
Oh, by the way, everyone. Sorry, oops. Hopefully I didn't ruin that for anyone. But moving on, tell us about some of the things that you do.
I make a little bit of everything from babies to white kites to baby dolls, baby doll carriers, necklaces, teething rings, pacifier clips. You name it, I can make it.
It would be more of a fun exercise of getting to Marcus to point out what different things are, because I had no clue. I was like, this is a bib.
Mean a baby carrier?
I know. See, we want to point this out because it is not a baby carrier. You don't want to put a baby on that. We'll talk about that in a second. But how did you get into creating these things? What was the fascination with it?
I started off making them for my daughter. I started making the owls because of her nursery theme. That's where I came up with the Owlet Boutique. And just came up from there. People asked me to make different ones. I started making the monkeys for my friend Taylor, who wanted to do the monkey theme. And the mermaids because of my friend Amber, who you've had in here, Amber TV.
Yes.
Her daughter absolutely is obsessed with mermaids, so of course I had to make them for her.
They're so adorable. They make you want to have a child. I mean,
yeah, sure.
Because just so they can have one of these cute creatures here.
I mean, you can have one yourself too. I mean, I've had adults buy them for themselves.
Adults can have them too. You won't be mad at them if they have it. So tell me about the process of making. Let's say starting with a doll.
Each doll takes me about 8 hours to make. I cut out all the fabrics, sew all the accessories, the shells, the tails on them up, and then I finish them on my machine and then stuff them all up.
All handmade.
All handmade, from start from finish.
Which is really what we support here, that maker spirit, that you meet the person that makes them. So the dolls take about 8 hours, and I want to make sure people are getting really clearly that these wipe covers, they are really cool. Could you hold one of those up for us?
Of course. And then all you do is put them in there, unsnap them, ready to go. When they're empty, unzip it. If I can unzip, it might help. Change it out, and you're good to go.
That's awesome. So even when you're carrying something as dirty as baby wipes
or a diaper,
or diapers, you can dress it up a little bit with a little bit of color. And you have all types of. My favorite design is the mustache design.
Yes, everyone loves the mustaches.
I love that. And we were talking about the baby carriers. Let me hold one of those.
I've actually had people say that they would put their dogs in too.
This is not something you want, maybe a dog, but you don't want to put a baby in this. Tell us what this is.
It is for your dolls. It will hold an 18-inch doll, including the American Girl dolls, and it also it's carrying them in, have the little girls play with them, be mommy for a day. There's a pillow and blanket, and they're awesome.
Or daddy for a day.
Or daddy for a day. We won't discriminate.
This is awesome. So you don't want to put an actual baby in that. So that if you're going to go buy some of this, it's a good point of clarification.
It's for baby dolls.
Okay.
Yes.
And we also have these awesome bibs over here, which sometimes I could also use. But
yes. I've actually had people ask me for adult ones. I've gave them my card, asked them to come back and contact me. I have not had someone yet, so I'm waiting for them.
Yeah, I may be your first customer.
Yes.
You customize it with a JG and the Studio 62 logo.
Let's do it.
And tell us about these. We have about a minute left.
These are teething rings. These are great because they're fully washable. You take the fabric, throw them in the wash machine, and throw the wood in the dishwasher. Soak it up with a little bit of olive oil when you take it out because you don't want it to crack or break or have little pieces in the baby's mouth, and loop them all back together, and they're good to go.
And you go in search of all these beautiful fabrics wherever you can find them?
I'm obsessed with them a little bit. It's a wee bit of a problem.
There's never a problem when you're expressing this much creativity. Where can we find you? You obviously have a great Etsy site.
I'm on Etsy. I'm on Facebook and Instagram. I'm a cool kid now. And I'm also located on the Shops on Trade.
Okay.
On Trade Street.
We love Shelly down there. So if you're in downtown Greer, go see her. You can also find her shop by searching the Owlet Boutique on Etsy, and you can find you there. Make sure you're looking at the Greenville location instead of, because I think there's another Owlet Boutique out there in California, but they ain't the real one. We got them right here in the upstate, so you can find her there. Thank you so much for being here and sharing all of these. We'll put all the information for you at our website, studio-62.com.